What kind of existence was Jean Grey in X-Men: The Last Stand? In X-Men: The Last Stand, Jean Grey's resurrection was the beginning of the entire tragedy, but what you may not know is, the one who came back was never truly Jean Grey. At the end of X2, X-Men United, Jean chose to sacrifice herself to save her teammates. But in X-Men: The Last Stand, she returned. Except, the person who came back was no longer the same. Because Professor X had once created a mental prison inside Jean's mind, sealing away her second personality. And after Jean was resurrected, that prison disappeared. What was released was the Phoenix. Professor X described her as a purely instinctive being, made of nothing but desire, joy, and rage. At this point, Jean had two personalities. One was Jean herself, the other was the Phoenix. So the one who killed Professor X was never Jean Grey, it was the Phoenix. The one who killed Cyclops was also the Phoenix. She wanted to be with Wolverine, but that wasn't love, it was the Phoenix's desire. This is the most brutal part of Jean Grey's story in X-Men: The Last Stand. Her body came back alive, but she herself was already gone. A hero who once chose to sacrifice herself to save her teammates came back and killed the people she loved the most. So in the end, when Wolverine pierced her with his adamantium claws, Jean said, "Thank you," because she knew this was the only way to end everything. She was not a villain. She was a hero trapped inside her own body.